Hey YouTube, this is Matt here again from Shoe Capital. Wanted to make today's video about questions I had from a recent viewer who was tagging on to the real estate video concept and asking two important questions. How soon can you get another mortgage after your first if you're ready to move? And two, how do you find a good property manager if you want to rent out your previous place? Well, there's two things to think about when you do this. Typically, you can read the terms and conditions of your mortgage, and usually your primary residence occupancy requirement is about 1 year, but definitely verify with your T's and C's to make sure that's the case. And sometimes there's a limit to the number of 30-year mortgages you can have, but it's usually 10 per Social Security number. But definitely verify that for your particular situation. And usually they like to see, if you're getting multiple 30-year mortgages, that they continue to increase in value over time, so you're moving up to larger and larger homes. The other thing to think about is, how do you find a good property manager? So this is absolutely critical to make your rental experience as flawless as possible, because you don't want to be trying to manage it yourself, take calls, when this is a tax deductible expense against your property anyway. So I would start with Google search, look for property managers in your area who are very familiar with the city you live in, and make sure you get perspectives both from tenants and owners to see that they're both happy with the services they provide, see what their track record is for mitigating problems, providing 24-hour feedback service. But from an owner's perspective, the absolute most important factor is the tenant screening process. You want quality tenants who will pay on time, will be consistent, and actually have some leverage to keep them interested in maintaining the contract they have on the property. So the best way overall I found to do this legally is making sure they have a very high credit standard for your tenants, because typically someone with a 700 plus credit score has a lot to lose, damaging their credit if they're not able to maintain good standing with their rental contract. So this heavily reduces the chances you're going to have a problem with your tenants. So definitely ask any prospective property manager that you're considering what their screening process is. In my opinion, it's always worth taking a little bit lower rental income to have a much easier rental experience with really high quality tenants who won't cause you problems, will take good care of the property, and will probably stay for years to come. So just a couple of things to consider, but definitely do your own research as you're exploring this yourself. Thanks. More to follow later.